Wendy Williams, 54, enjoys a shopping trip in New York City with her new beau, convicted felon Mark Tumlin, 27. Wendy Williams' new boyfriend is a convicted felon named Mark Tumlin, it was revealed last week. Wendy Williams and her 27-year-old new man were spotted out shopping in New York City on Monday. The 54-year-old talk show host showed off her legs in a belted navy dress for her shopping trip with Mark, who served 2.5 years in prison after being convicted of robbery with a dangerous weapon in 2013. Wendy wore a thigh-grazing blue dress with a fabric belt that accentuated her waist. She accessorized with white sneakers, a white handbag accented with colorful keychains, and large framed sunglasses. Wendy wore her blonde hair half up, half down, with diamond earrings peeking out, and she painted her pout pink with a touch of rosy blush on her cheekbones. Meanwhile, Mark was dressed in gray and white sweatpants and a white shirt, with a black hoodie over his head and a baseball cap. Wendy was seen grinning from ear to ear as she chatted with him inside a fabric store. Following their shopping trip, the pair hailed a cab. Wendy's new man, who is 27 years her junior, is a convicted felon, according to public records. He served 2 years in prison in 2013 for robbery with a dangerous weapon and breaking and entering in North Carolina. Mark is a fashion designer based in Los Angeles who is originally from Maryland. It's surprising, a family member told DailyMail.com. It's so amusing, she continues, adding, "It doesn't bother me as long as they're happy and healthy." They stated that they called him yesterday, but he did not respond. He must be very busy right now. From what I've seen, he looks shocked, says an insider when asked if Mark is in love. They had only recently met. People close to Wendy are concerned for her well-being, according to a source close to her, especially because she is in such a vulnerable state with the divorce, addiction and alcoholism, and the show's status not being renewed yet. How can Wendy really trust this new guy if she's going through so much on her own? She adds, the fact she brought him to New York is also a concern. She's let him into her life and her home. People are worried he's trying to manipulate her, the insider continued. Wendy hinted at her dating status in an Instagram post earlier this month, when she was photographed holding hands with him while overlooking a pool. She captioned the photo, "Last night was the most beautiful sunset in Sherman Oaks with special people," and tagged Sherman Oaks, California. "Thank you very much, California. You've convinced me. I'll be back in August for the hip-hop festival. #Oldenautobeermother #Verissimon #MyNewLife," he adds. Mark was the mystery man who sat next to her as she burst into tears during an impromptu interview in a car in Los Angeles on Monday night. She was evasive when asked who he was. Wendy and her 19-year-old son, Kevin Hunter Jr., are doing fine. "Stuff happens in life, stuff happens and it's okay," she sobbed when asked about her estranged husband Kevin Hunter. "I still have a very full life that I adore. Please don't make me cry. I didn't intend for this to happen, but it is what it is," she added. Wendy's new romance with Mark follows her divorce from her cheating husband Kevin. The actor filed the paperwork in April, following the announcement that his long-term mistress had given birth to his daughter. Wendy and Kevin had been married for over 20 years.